Welcome back, the old two-stroker YouTube channel. My name's Wayne. That's my 75 Peterbilt with 12 V71. We pulled out of a barn not that long ago. Right now the radiator's out of it and it's kind of in shambles. So what we need to do, we need to get that radiator installed. Before we do that, we have to do thermostats, water pump, blah, 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 blah. We got to do a lot of reconfiguring under the hood. So let's get the hood open and get a look at that. Dang, look at that thing, that's cool. So, we got a bunch of changing around to do up front here. We gotta pull these thermostat housings off of here. Get all that cleaned up because it looks like hell. We're gonna sandblast all that, paint it all. Same with the fan mount. We got a clutch fan we gotta put onto it. Okay, so in order to get rid of this abortion, we need to have a place for the pump to mount. And they're supposed to mount back here, but the way they have this configured, the air compressor's in the way. So what we need to do is remove these belts, remove the alternator just to get it out of the way, and take that accessory drive pulley off of there. And then we need to take our air compressor and move it over one hole so the air compressor's on that accessory drive. Then we need to mount an accessory drive pulley here, runs off the blower drive, and that will drive the alternator like on an AV92. This will be moved over, and then our power steering pump will mount right in here. Oh, look at that, it's almost the right size. Sick. I kind of had a hunch there wasn't gonna be much fluid in it. A plus on the bucket, dude. We'll just get all these off of here. Valve cover's right in the way. RTV is not a good sign. Yeah, this is all RTV. Oh, because it's split. Nice. Smart. Pretty smart. There we go. Jeez, all these boots are ripped. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Wonder, is that maybe the hood setting on that? I don't know. Look at that. It's just all RTV and filth. Idiots. So what we're gonna do with this is I'm gonna tap it, and I'll tap it and put a pipe plug in it. That's the most I can do with that for now. Hell yeah, I didn't think that was gonna come out that easily. I was really kind of hoping that was just gonna right off of there. Right off of there. All right, no guarantees here, kids. This is probably the wrong tool for the job, but... Oh yeah. What a treat. Oh, golly. Oh, it hurts. Some caught the bumper. You morons. Well, fellas, got this side out. I don't know if you could tell. They got that rounded down to where 9/16 don't fit, and it's too big for a 1/2 inch. So that's good. Oh, fancy adjustable. Oh yeah, this isn't a...
Rhymes with shmushmortion.
This should come out of here now. Like that. No charge on the line. Okay. And then they had it sandwiched with this plate. Oh, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. So, all that's holding this thing on there is that shitty bracket and those 2 bolts. So we're going to start with these. Hopefully they don't snap because those go through that cast housing and I really need that cast housing. Oh. Dude, color me impressed. I took my hoodie off, left my mic on the hoodie, and jammed it on the fender, and it's been recording the whole time. So if the audio was up, got nobody to blame but me, fellas. I'm an idiot.
He's a big dumb animal, isn't he, folks?
All right. Hell yeah, they're gonna come out. Junk. Click. Oh, yeah, fellas, there's a good look at the front. A lot of this stuff's original. These lines, I'm pretty sure, they're all painted Packard white. We should probably change them. I don't know if we're gonna. We gotta get this cooling system started up. Oh. So we're gonna pull this pipe out of here, that crossover line, and pull these off. This line's gotta be replaced. That's stiffer than a teenager on prom night. So, not for nothing, now's really the time to do that cam seal, which I'm sure is leaking, and a front crank seal. Just saying. I don't think either of those are gonna get done, but now would be the time. All right, here's the moment of truth. See if we can do this without breaking these. I got that crossover pipe out, no problem. We're gonna see if these will come apart. Oh, man. Ah. One. Two. Yes. Hell yeah. Let's see if these go. Yes. Come on, baby. Give me one more. Yes. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's all RTV. You scumbags. Jeez, look, even the thermostats. Wow. Jeez, the gasket's almost savable. Well, I mean, it could have been. It's pretty ripped up. These are unobtainium. FYI. And they're very expensive. All right, boys, well, we have the same luck. We're about to see. Come on, baby. Yeah. That'll work. Yes. Come on. Yeah. Hell yeah. Where's the other one? So let's go. Yeah, the other one comes from the bottom side over here. So all those are loose. That third one comes in from the bottom there, so, or that sixth one. So if you guys are ever doing this, don't forget that one. It's important. You'll break something. Look at the schmoo. Like concrete, boys. I don't know the thermostats are supposed to be filters. Oh yeah. Get in there. What a treat. It stinks. I'm not gonna taste it. Okay, so now in order to pull this, there's that bolt, and there's one right there where that fuel line is. So we'll have to pull that fuel line, which is the return. Okay, I gotta get some Freol. Boys, almost out of Freol. Freol, hey, if you're watching this, this is the only shit I use. Hook me up, would you? All right, fellas. We're gonna pull this off of here. We got those 2 bolts I showed you, and then the third one's down under there. Hope you can see that. The good news about that one is it doesn't have to come out. It's just gotta be loose. It's actually slit on the bottom, so this will pull right up out once you get it loose. So should just like that. See it slid in it. No charge for that information. All right, kids. So this side is a little bit more complicated. That one's still the same way. I'm pretty sure that one's split as well, and you don't gotta pull it all the way out. We've got to pay attention to this. Try to get that off without breaking it. But then this is the coolant. I don't know if you want to call it a sensor, whatever, for the air fan clutch that was on this thing originally. So we have to notate what line goes where. Looks like the top one goes to the top there. The lower one is air in, I believe. And I kind of figured this was going to be the issue. So when I go to spin this, the whole thing is spinning. And that's not helpful. It's not what we're looking for. So I got to try to counter hold it. Got it. That worked a treat, fellas. I thought that was a goner. So now the nice part about that is we don't have to try to get a sensor. As long as I don't kill it with the sandblaster, we'll be good. So I've already got the 1 bolt out. It's just gonna be those other 2. It's gonna be them 2, and then she'll come out.
Do not come.
Oh shit. These guys come off. I forgot about these. Oh shit, there's air in it. I forgot about that. Dang it. It's gonna leak, but it ain't gonna leak like it would have. Gump, you are a genius. Ooh, what is that, broke? It's loose. Huh. I wouldn't have guessed that. Look at this. See that? Looks like it screws in there. It's like a 2-piece thing. I wonder if somebody's had this apart. Something's changed because the fan has obviously been disabled. I'm not real sure, so we'll have to mess with that. Okay, and then this has to come out of there. Okay. There's that. Quit it! There we go. Got it. Desperately need a pressure wash. Ooh, what's that? That's not helpful. I went through all the trouble to save that thing, and it's... Did they just tie that together? I went through all that trouble to save that, and I needed to cut it and put a thing on it anyway. Wait. They did. It's literally just tied together. Unreal. All right, next is this alternator. Got more ground wire and it's got power wire. Jeez. Let's see if we can even get this in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's the belts. That should make it a little easier to get back here. Hopefully. Okay, that sure frees that up, don't it? Now, these can come off. Come on. There we go. Get new belts for that. Oh yeah, look at them, they're tore up. No charge. All right, fellas. Getting a look at what's going on over here. I got the 2 coolant hoses off of this thing that feed it. They were just plastic lines, which I feel like it's kind of ignorant to just leave them flopping around in there like that. Probably lucky we didn't have a bigger failure. We're gonna cut this. This is a fuel line. This is a power wire. We're gonna cut that. That should come from inside somewhere. All right, that's deleted. Oh God, that hurts. Wow. Ouch. That was one. How heavy do you think this thing is the next question. Bingo. All right, boys. We have got a pile of shit. You saw me remove that, but look how much cleaner this is over here now. It's just a mess. I mean, they didn't do a very nice job with any of the wiring. These reds are pyro. This green was to turn on that heater. And this black is like the shitty lights that don't work. I got all the hoses stripped all the way to the back of the sleeper. They just go under there. I was able to get one off, but it's like super tight under there. Look what I found also, bonus, free screwdriver in here. What a treat, those are my favorite. Somebody's probably looking for that. It's mine now. Hell yeah, the thing is actually way lighter than it looks. I cut the wire to it because, well, I'm an idiot.
Idiot.
All right, we got fan mount off. Everything's off of it. Neighbor kid come over with a pressure washer. We're gonna give her all the way and hopefully make this thing look a little bit more presentable. Dude, look at this thing. It's friggin' gross. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Replacement snap-on stuff.
What a guy.
You are like a hero. Boys, I'm friggin' soaked and very dirty. We're gonna have to give her another coating of degrease. But she looks way better than when we started. It still needs. Didn't take any of the grease off, just took the paint off. I can't tell if this black is schmoo. No, it's clean. Oh shit. Oh, that's schmoo. It's real hard to tell what's clean and what's just schmooey. I think we've done a fantastic job here, folks. It still needs a little bit more love, but it's a lot better. I don't know if you can tell, but what I can tell. This poor thing was just disgusting. And yeah, I know, I didn't video any of it, but I can't hold the camera and do all the cleaning, so. See, it took a lot of the paint, but I didn't mind that. I wanted to get rid of all this flaking bullshit. I can't paint over that. It's just gonna get all shitty if I try. So definitely more on the oil cooler, it looks like. We'll soak that some more. Soak in here some more. I think somebody rebuilt this. Smooth's in here. Which, I mean, that's not surprising. Who knows how many frickin' miles are on this thing? Like, really. So, I'm gonna keep going. I don't know that there's gonna be, I don't know that I'll bring you back today. We'll just see how far we got. Boys, I'm soaked again, but check it out. Dude, not recognizable. It looks so much better. I did the hood. I just like kind of just went nuts. It's gonna be painted, it's gonna look nice. Check it out. I did the wheels. Tanks. Dude, thing's starting to look like something. Looks friggin' awesome, boys. Did this side too. I am really not mad at it. Cleaned up nice. Them tanks are gonna polish up sick. This thing's gonna look really good. It's wild what a little pressure washing will do. Hey Jimmy, what are you doing? Where's your ball? Oh. You silly. He's like a fur missile. All right. I think I am going to pull the front of it apart, do a crank seal and a cam seal. I just can't see not doing it while I'm here. All right, guys. Next day. We've made some progress. That's the compressors off. That's our belt drive for the alternator. We took that off. I got new gaskets, everything. This is all cleaned up. I've got everything off the back of the motor. Dude, look how much cleaner this is. It makes me feel a lot better about being me. So we got all our surfaces cleaned up. Both sides. We're gonna put our alternator or our air compressor on over here now and get a look at that. And then I'm pretty sure I've got one of these, what do you call it, drives, blower drives with the pulley for the alternator. We're gonna check that out as well. All right, it doesn't quite fit. As you can see, our bolt holes are not lined up. It's gonna hit right there on the cab. Now, had they not already butchered this side, I'd think twice about what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah. Got 2 bolts in it. Plenty of room. Not how I would have liked to have done it, but they already dented that thing, so is what it is. All right, we're gonna try to set this thing on there. I also figured out they had the wrong length bolts in there, so pay attention to this if you pull your air compressor off. These are blind holes in here, so if you got too long of bolts, your air compressor's not gonna be tight. And most of them were loose, and that explains it. This thing is heavy. I've had this thing on there 17 times. Don't feel right. Mother. Just. Come on. I think we got it that time. Sometimes all it takes is a couple extra swear words and you can get it. No charge. All right, that's all bolted on. My compressor line still works. This line we're gonna have to remake to the governor or relocate the governor. So probably just remake the line. That's down there. That white line is your oil line to the compressor. It oils from that side of the engine. We're gonna change that. This goes from the other side of the engine into the cab. So I think if I cut this line in the right spot, I'll be able to use it for the compressor as well as I'll bring the oil pressure off the other side. We're gonna bring it off. We're gonna bring the compressor oil off of there where that comes out. So that'll just go right there to the back of the compressor and be done. It'll be cleaner. It's a newer line. And then I don't have to worry about it. I think that's the way to go. So we're gonna do that. All right, that's gonna do it for this episode. Next episode, we got way more tearing down to do. We're taking this thing down to bones and making it nice, because it deserves it. How many of these V12 Pete's do you see? Well, unless you count here, because I kind of have a lot of them. But other than that, greatly appreciate you guys coming along for this ride. I've been super burnt out on the lube tube, so I apologize. You know, no video last week. Just struggling over here. I got way too much going on. Work's friggin' slammed. So I'm just like dead by the time I get out of work, and I don't want to come out here and fight with this mess. So thank you for bearing with me. We got something to open. One of you kind-hearted souls sent me something. It's from WD Lockard. I don't know. It's in this beautiful pink package. Get the big girl scissors. Oh, a love note. Bueno, I really enjoy your videos. They're super informative with some great humor. I hope to meet you sometime at a show. It would be cool to buy you a beverage and chat. I totally thought you needed a customized O-Light. Regards. From Iowa, Dave Lockard. Thanks, Dave. What'd you send me? O-Light. I don't know what this is. Never seen one before. So, let's check her out. What is even this? Sick. Freaking old two-stroker. O-Light. How do you turn this thing on? I bet this looks bright, boys. How do you do this? Well, let me put her on the charger for a couple minutes and then we'll check her out together, because I'm like pumped about this. Had the Detroit logo put on it. It says old two-stroker. Dude, sick. This is super cool, Dave. Thank you. So check this out. I figured it out. Turns out I didn't have to plug it in. You just gotta hold it, and then it comes on. It's got this fancy purple light. I don't even know if the camera's picking that up. Probably see it on my face. And it's got a bright one. Huh? And then another one. I can't wait to use this thing. Thanks a ton, Dave. If you guys want to send me something, P.O. Box 13, Broad Albin, New York, 12025. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Huge shout out to you patrons. I greatly appreciate you. I owe you an apology because I've been slacking on Patreon too. Just when I tell you I'm burnt, I'm freaking burnt. And it's the trickle down effect. So I apologize for that. We'll get you guys some fresh stuff right now. And to the rest of you, thanks for watching. Make sure you pop over to old2stroker.com. Get yourself something nice. I've got, look at this, brandy new old two-stroker tumblers. Looks like a liner, right? Scan the QR code, brings you to the YouTube, so you can watch all the stuff while you have yourself a beverage. Oil leak extra. Holy shit, boys, it's magnetic. This is the coolest thing ever. Thank you. Seriously, thank you.